Hello, everyone. Welcome. Your boy Goon is back with another episode of the Goon Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. This week, we have the Washington Commanders visiting the New Orleans Saints. This one is going to be I'm looking forward to a good game. I'm looking forward to a competitive game on both sides. Before we get into the nuances of the games and injury news of with Derek Carr and whatnot, I want to tell everybody, like this video. Let's get this video up to 75 to 100 likes. Let's push this video into the YouTube algorithm. Continue to grow the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post these videos. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time checking me out. If this is your second time checking me out and I said something in the past that you didn't necessarily like and you unsubscribe, subscribe again. It's free. It's free, baby. Let's get into the game. First, let's start with the injury report. Derek Carr, out. Well, it says doubtful, but we know he ain't playing, right? He has a concussion, and he has a injured hand, non-throwing hand. Now, they say Derek Carr could be the emergency third-string quarterback if needed. Actually, they say he might be the backup quarterback if he passed concussion protocol. But I'm like, for what? Man, play the young guys. Let's see what we got in them. We're 5-8. We're trying to make a playoff push for what? What are we doing? I understand you're professionals. You want to win every game. I'm not against that. But for what? For what? I don't understand. You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna win the Super Bowl. You're not gonna do that. For what? Anyway, Derek Carr, out. DeMarco Jackson, out. Alvin Kamara was a full participant on Friday. He did not practice earlier in the week due to an illness, but he was a full participant as of yesterday. Today's Saturday. As of yesterday. So I expect him to play. Juwan Johnson, I expect him to play. Bub Means is still on IR. And Tor Passamwa has been practicing. I don't know if they've activated him yet. He's been a full participant all this week. His status to return is questionable. I'm starting to think that they're going to play him rather sooner than later. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he played tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised at all. The Washington Commanders injury report reads as Noah Brown, out. Zach Ertz, probable. Cleveland Farrell, he's going to play. Zane Collins, he's playing. Quan Martin, how the kicker end up on the injury report? How did kicker end up on the injury report? Quan Martin, he's going to play. Jasmine Crowder, he's going to play. I say Jasmine. It's Jameson. That's how you know I don't know none of these. I don't follow none of these players. Jamison Crowder is going to play. Dante Fowler, I only know him because he played with the Rams. He's going to play. Noah Igbinoghene, he going to play. Jordan McGee is playing. Deron Payne, probably not. And one that everybody wants to know about, Marshon Lattimore, is making his Washington Commanders debut tomorrow. He hasn't played since October 27th. The Saints traded him on November 5th, and he's been dealing with that hamstring injury since October 27th, since the last time he played in the Saints uniform. Because for the last 7 years, he's been playing for the Saints. And to see him wearing a different uniform is going to be, it's going to take some getting used to. But I advise Jake Haener, who has been named the starting quarterback this week. It's not going to be Spencer. It's going to be Jake. Don't throw to his side. We don't need Marshon to pick nothing off or make a play and wave his finger and get him hyped and whatnot, because he's coming back to play with a chip on his shoulder. Who the hell wants to be traded? Who wants to be traded? I don't give a damn if it's you can't pay him or what the reasoning behind it. No player ever wants to be traded. Nobody, no player, especially one that did all that he could do in a Saints uniform, and he's the best cornerback in Saints history. It ain't even close. And you traded him? That's your fault you paid him all that damn money. He was worth it. Man, trade somebody else, man. Cut somebody else. Don't trade him. But anyway, Jake Haener. This right here is our Saints quarterback. This guy right here. Look, man, all I got to say about you, dog, don't get out there and do nothing different than what you've been practicing all this week. Don't try to be Derek Carr and put a cape on and go flying thinking you Superman out of bounds and injure yourself in the midst of being dumb. Don't do that. Don't do that. Drop back the pass and throw the ball. Hopefully it's more than 5 and 4 yards. You don't come in there doing check down Charlie shit. Hopefully Clint Kubiak is giving you a plan that's going to work also. Clint, this also goes for you. Do not call any plays where the primary receiver is on Marshon Lattimore's side. Don't do it. He's going to embarrass you. Don't do it. Moving right along. Jayden Daniels makes his return to Louisiana. The Heisman Trophy winning Jayden Daniels from LSU by way of Arizona State. But anyway, makes his way to the Superdome. And he's been playing well this year. He's been playing well. The Washington Commanders, I had to do some research on them this year because, I won't follow, nobody out of the NFCs. Washington Commanders have the 5th ranked total offense in the league. 5th. The Saints total defense, 30th. I ain't got to tell you, unless they come out flat as a sheet of paper, that offense is going to be going to town on this defense. Not only that, but the Washington Commanders defense is ranked 12th totally. The New Orleans Saints offense ranked 15th, and we're playing a backup quarterback. I ain't got to tell you, this don't look good at all. It don't look like it's going to go in the Saints' favor at all. But I'm going to still watch the game. I'm still going to watch the game. I want Jake to do well. I really do. I really do. I don't never want to see the Saints lose. But if I'm being honest, winning does nothing but puts us in a lower draft position. That's all winning does. And, I mean, you scored 14 points, albeit in the Meadowlands with the wind and the kicker missing and Derek Carr didn't getting injured. But the Giants didn't have anything to play for. They were playing with a defensive line that was like bought off of Temu and whatnot. And you still couldn't manage to really move the ball or run or score, like talking about it. So now you play a team that has playoff aspirations, playing with a rookie quarterback who's been playing well, a cornerback who was traded by his opposition team that he's playing against and wants to prove a point. Hey, man, it's no wonder that the Washington Commanders are a 7-point favorite in the Superdome. And the over-under is 43. So they don't think the Saints going to score much. Like, this doesn't tell me that the Las Vegas have any faith in the Saints. But we're going to be here to see it. And I'm going to be tuned in because I want to see it. Now, if the Saints come out tomorrow and tear the Washington Commanders up, then that just goes to show that, us people that be on YouTube don't know what we're talking about. But I have a good inclination that that's not going to happen. But I'm still going to be here, like I say, to root for the Saints. I have tomorrow's score prediction being somewhere along the lines of Washington Commanders 28, Saints 7. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say 28-7. It's just going to be tough for the Saints. The Washington Commanders are playing well-ish. They did lose 3 games in a row before they won last week against Tennessee. But this is the Saints we're talking about, with a backup quarterback and a team that's not really going anywhere. Not really going anywhere. Like I said, the Washington Commanders have all of the momentum and everything to play for, and the Saints kind of don't. You know, we still think we're in competition with the Atlanta Falcons to catch them, but it's really the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that's going to, again, run away with this division for the 4th year in a row. Man, I remember when that was the Saints dominating like that, being the division leaders. But those days are long gone. Those days are long gone. That's like, it seems like 100 years ago. It just seems so far gone that when the Saints was dominating this division. But now that goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And to think that Baker Mayfield is continuing that. That's crazy. I remember when Baker Mayfield played for like 4 teams in one season. He went from Cleveland to Carolina to the Rams. No, it's 3. Yeah. From Cleveland to Carolina to the Rams, and then signed with the Buccaneers, and it's been all she wrote ever since. But this has been another episode of the Good Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. I want to come on, give a preview for what I think, how the game is going to go. All these rumors about quarterbacks coming to the Saints after the season. Look, the season is still going on. How is Sam Darnold being connected with rumors? How is Justin Fields being connected with rumors to the Saints? Like, I just feel as though that would be called tampering. Oh, but no. That's like, there's still 3 or 4 weeks left in the season. How in the hell are we talking about quarterbacks? 2 playoff teams at that. 2 playoff teams talking about where their quarterbacks may go next season. Whatever. I don't pay attention to that. Let me know when I'll start paying attention to quarterback rumors when the season is over. All right. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to share it with me today, and I appreciate you for that. Until next time, which will be tomorrow, I will give you my immediate reaction to the game. Immediate, instant, like mashed potatoes in a box. Until next time, peace.